So bad was the performance, we're hearing that apparently Neymar wants to leave.
Yeah, I mean, it depends who you believe and listen to. If you listen to PSG, they're saying he's not for sale at any price. If you listen to his dad, who spoke to ESPN Brazil last week, said that Neymar is happy in Paris and he wants to stay. However, if you read and believe what's in Spanish newspapers, he wants to go back to Spain, whether that's Real Madrid or Barcelona. Even Marquinhos, his own teammate in Paris after the game against Real Madrid, said, we're not sure if he will be there next year. And even Antero Henrique, the PSG sporting director, who's been asked by agents that he's meeting or even players who's meeting for next season, will Neymar be at the club? And he said, I can't guarantee that. So it's a big mystery at the moment.
Jules, this is an extraordinary story. How's it been? How are people reacting in France? Because I imagine some people just say, do you know what, just go, sling your hook, we can spend our money elsewhere.
Yeah, you're right, there's a bit of that. He says that, you know, players in Ligue 1 kick him all the time and it's not fun for him. I think his attitude, who has been far from nice and good since he arrived, has annoyed a lot of people, even in his own club, in his own dressing room. It's a hard one, you know. I think he wanted to be the big star. He wanted to have his own team. That's why he left Barcelona, and maybe he thinks that there's no that PSG is not big club big enough for him, really, and that's only Real Madrid and Barcelona can offer him that. It's a strange one for the money that they recruited him from, for the money they're paying him as well. No one, whoever buys him, will never give him that salary again. So it's a really strange one.
If I was the owners of PSG, and I know they're extremely rich, but if I'd shelled out that amount of money on a player, right, and they won't be blaming him. The blame will fall at the doorstep of Unai Emery.
Sure.
But they'll want to make sure that they are bringing other players to the club within their financial fair play mechanism that's going to be an issue for them, that they're going to be adding to Neymar, right? They don't want to have spent less than a year ago this huge outlay on a guy who potentially is already causing problems, right? That's the last thing they want. But that was always the danger that they were getting themselves into with this guy.
Well, Craig, it already sounds like he's causing problems internally in the dressing room. Look, he's just come from Barcelona. He was learning under one of the greatest players that's ever walked the face of the earth, right? The way to play the game, the way to go about getting kicked. You know, when we play against Atletico Madrid and Atletico Bilbao, it's not exactly a cakewalk. It's a physical league. So he's got to learn from Messi. So it's his duty, when signed for PSG, to raise that team, to raise the players around him. Not to be selfish against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu and say, I'm going to dribble through this whole team, because that was ridiculous. If he has combination play, which he never had with Cavani, maybe he would elevate the side. But it's his selfish attitude that he's got to this project at PSG that is his downfall.